Hi, my quest for 2000 in Chess960 continues. I've been playing so horribly recently. Blundering, it's just been utterly miserable. I actually escaped posting really a horrendous loss because I had a glitch with my recording software. But I kind of experienced it emotionally as if it was real because I was recording it and I thought I would be posting it, and I experienced how awful it would be to post this when pieces were just being munched by my opponent. It was humiliating and dreadful. It was a horrible experience, and I'm kind of filled with a new doom and gloom now because I've realized that by posting these chess videos, there's going to be this horrible day where I have to post this terrible game, and it's going to cause me so much misery and torment. Uh, oh, but I'm going to do it. So yeah, this is about proving to myself that I can play Chess960. Before I was saying, can I prove to YouTube that I can play chess? Now it's about proving to myself because I've just had an utterly horrible day. So this is high stakes emotional broadcasting. This is emotionally important to me. I need to prove this. It's do or die time. Can I play Chess960? Oh, let's hope that I can. So I'm going to put a seek out. And I will get a game soon. Okay, I have an opponent. I'm actually playing his time control because he was the one who put out the seek. I'm not comfortable in this time control at all, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. I want to advance this pawn into the center, but he's stopped that. I'm just going to develop to get some central influence. I think my best option is just developing moves that try to gain central influence, really. Ability to win the center right now is quite limited. Although that said, perhaps c6, allowing the bishop to work on this diagonal, might have gained more central control. Maybe that was a mistake. What does he want to do here? And more importantly, what is his next move? Perhaps bringing the knight to there. That's more of a pestering move than an actual threat. I think I'll just play a waiting move. What my opponent's going to do. That wasn't good because he has a check there. I mean, it's not a disaster, but I don't really want to be advancing that pawn. And I certainly don't want to be giving him a pin with his bishop on my knight. I think again, just general developing moves here. That perhaps has some kind of slight threat, so I can advance to there. If he captures, I'm threatening to pin the knight, but I can't say I'm inspired by my position here. Oh, I'm down to 38 seconds. That's ridiculous. Well, I'm just going to have to start playing faster here. Significantly faster. I want to have at least 2 minutes on the clock. See if I advance that. I don't really think that's so great. Whoa, I'm just running out of time. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous play on the clock from me. Okay, I'm just going to castle. I don't think my position is so bad here. It's just not really inspiring, and this pawn somewhat hampers my bishop. So what is he threatening here? I don't really see he's threatening so much. This is that's a terrible move because he can trap my bishop. Or can he? He's certainly threatening to do that very soon. What I'm thinking is I want to get this bishop to here so I can advance this pawn at some point. But that's certainly not a good move. You shouldn't put your bishop in a terrible position like that. If I go to there, what's he going to do? I have to immediately free up my bishop as quickly as I can. This is just really bad. And basically, I'm sort of panicking on the clock right now. This is not the way to play chess. Okay, I just have to get my piece back. Yes. I certainly don't want to tolerate that piece there. Whoa, he's about to checkmate me. I just have to play an instant move now to stop that checkmate. I couldn't calculate that, but I saw he was about to checkmate me and I panicked on this square with his bishop coming in. This is certainly not the way to play chess. This is just a mad scramble now. It's a time game on my part. Okay. So, can I bluff my way out of this? That's the question. He now has a good position, basically. Okay, I'll try and this bishop. Hopefully he will capture and I can blunt his bishop. Yeah, but this is just a scramble of a game when you're down to 20 seconds. This is less of a real chess game. Hopefully I can get some time back on the clock and redeem myself here. Do I have a positive score against this guy? Yeah, I've won 2-0 against him so far, but he's certainly in a commanding position in this game. I mean, he has the best position here. There's no doubt about that. Perhaps I even want to take this knight off with the bishop because it's certainly my bishop is, I would say, worth more than a knight in this position. But this is such an attacking piece. I mean, it's just going to store up problems. Potentially using this pin on that pawn to come in here at some point in the future. Well, he's taking some time on the clock, which is a positive thing. I think that's a mistake on his part. I think he from a practical point of view, he should be pressurizing me on the clock here. What does that do? Why can't I just take that? Of course, if he moves his bishop to there, he's always threatening checkmate if I move my queen away if his knight is on this square, so I have to be aware of that. And also, if he moves his bishop there, then he's pinning that rook and the queen. Okay, I just have to play a fast move. Yeah. So if I go to there, he doesn't have a check, so he can't take my rook with his bishop, and I can recapture there with my rook and save it. Just pre-move that. His bishop here really is biting on granite, I would say. He has to reroute it, but I control that diagonal, so it's not easy. I mean, he certainly has the advantage here, but I'm not sure if he's entirely winning. I'll either have a strong central knight here or a strong pawn formation. Okay, I want to get my other rook into the game. This is a somewhat cumbersome way of getting this bishop into the game, but I don't see much better. I mean, obviously I want to play this bishop down here at some point. Well, I'm actually ahead on the clock right now. Oh, and somehow I have my pawn back. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. I thought I was a pawn down, but clearly I'm not paying attention. I think I'll just get rid of that bishop, because my bishop there is really a useless piece, blunted by the pawn structure. So he's attacking that pawn. What can I do here? And what can he do here? His knight's kind of out of the game at the moment. What's he doing on that line? Am I not defending strongly enough there? I suppose he's stopping advances. I don't really see he's doing too much on this side of the board, so let's just set up a tactic. If I advance this pawn, well, it would have been... We're in danger of getting this bishop trapped, which I didn't notice at all. That's not good. Again, I'm just playing too fast now, but that's the reality of this time control. That's why I don't really like it too much. I mean, I prefer to play much longer games, to be honest, but you're just not going to get the opponents online. Yes. I'm just running desperately here, to be perfectly honest. I have to collect myself and get some kind of a plan. Perhaps defending this pawn with my bishop and then trying to advance this pawn. I think I'll try to gain my bishop some mobility by moving this rook. Maybe. No, that's not good, because then if I go there to defend that pawn, I've blocked my own rook in from moving sideways. That's just nonsense. Again, you realise these things if you have an extra 10 seconds on the increment or something. So what's he doing here? I'm just going to play fast and try to put some pressure on this side of the board. Yes, he can get his knight to that square. That's an irritation. But I can force that back. But I really want my rook on this file if I'm doing that. So this piece is an irritation, but is it actually doing so much? I don't see a tactical threat with it at the moment. My bishop is really a defensive piece and passive, to be honest. Okay, so he's got 3 pieces attacking that. So let's back up. Problem is I can never advance this pawn because he's got 3 pieces on that. It's not clear to me what I'm actually doing here, to be honest. I'm just fighting on. He's certainly the one with all the initiative here. What is he trying to do here? My bishop is doing nothing at the moment there, although he can just advance his pawn to attack it, so I can't really come in the back. Well, let's see what he does. He might check me and I can get an exchange there. Again, I'm really down on the clock. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, just I'm really so hampered right now that I don't see a plan, to be perfectly honest. He's almost developing a mating net here, to be perfectly honest. If I go to there, I think I'm... Perhaps he would be inclined to exchange if I did that. I don't know, I'm running out of time. I think my bishop's quite good on that square. Okay. Let's just stop. Let's advance there. Let's bring my king to there. So my rook can get onto that file. I don't think it's really breaking me down here, but unless I'm missing some tactical attack. I think he's perhaps also playing without a plan at the moment. Hmm. I mean, the good thing about this time control is the 12-second increment. I mean, I'm not really in danger of losing on time. I was down to maybe 10 seconds at one point, but you can get back up there. So the time control does have its merits, but it's certainly not one that I'm comfortable in. Presumably he will exchange rooks here, which, I mean, he's got this dangerous pawn here, so he certainly has the advantage. And I'm hampered in advancing this pawn because he always has two pieces attacking that, so he's certainly got the advantage here. But he has to convert it, and you know, that doesn't always happen. Oh, my pawn is hanging, and I wasn't even aware of that. That's just so terrible. So terrible. It may even be best just to protect this pawn again. He advances his pawn, or perhaps moves his rook down to there after I've moved my rook to there so he can advance. No, because then I could just take his rook. In fact, now I think I can, if he doesn't counteract this, I think I can, no, I can't force an exchange because he always has that square for his rook. Okay, what's he threatening here? I don't want him to let his knight come to that square. I think it's just time to play any move, to be honest. There's no reason to play that if I'm just running out of time. Again, just any move time. Just try to hold on. I almost have that as a tactic, but he can take with the knight. If he took with the king, he would lose his rook. Well, I think I have to sack that pawn on here because I have to stop this. Yeah. Well, I don't want his rook coming in on the back file, but it's difficult to prevent because he's going to sack this pawn. And I go there, and his knight comes in and attacks my rook, and I have to move, so this is not so good. If I go to there, no. Go to there. Perhaps holding on there, but I'm probably missing a tactic or something. Yeah, he's threatening checkmate here. Yeah, I just have to stop the checkmate. Just going to advance that pawn because I'm about to run out of time and I don't see a move. I mean, you know, who knows, if he takes it, then I can advance that and suddenly I might have something, but I would imagine there's a checkmate coming here. If it advances that pawn and surely I can't defend that, I would imagine. Although, perhaps, because he doesn't have a check after that immediately. I didn't look at his next move that he could play, which is really stupid. Because perhaps he has a checkmate there that I didn't even look for. I'm just fishing and hoping that anything might happen here. I don't see what it might be, to be honest. Yep. So I have to go to there. And presumably he has a mate somewhere. If I go to there, it's checkmate, so I have to go to there, and it may be checkmate in the next move anyway. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I have to go to there, and it's checkmate. So, well played by my opponent. He completely outplayed me in the end. I thought I might have had some chances, some slight chances in the end, but it wasn't to be. So let's take a quick look at what I might have done. Was there any hope there at all? And is lichess working? Yes. You know, it's kind of dispiriting to post a game like that, but you know, he played reasonably well. He played well and outplayed me certainly. So you know, you can't really have too many complaints about that. And what is the quote? Chess is, above all, a fight, by Manuel Lasker. Is that so insightful? Chess is a fight? You know, anyone could say that. Billiards is, above all, a fight. It's, you know, of course, any sport is above all a fight. Really, if your name is Lasker, you can say anything about chess and people will be impressed because you're Manuel Lasker. You can say anything. You can say chess is an iguana. And, you know, people are going to spend hours thinking about chess, why chess is an iguana. And they're going to be really impressed by your intellect and say, that is so insightful because, yes, chess is an iguana. So, was there any hope for me here? Where's the analysis? Yeah, he was always really doing fairly well from this point onwards. From here onwards, he was really... That's strange because I thought I was doing okay there. I didn't see his breakthrough, although he did show me, so perhaps it's not so strange. Where did I have a chance to do something here? So he should have played that. Oh, no, I should have played my rook to there. That would have advanced in this way. I think intuitively I wouldn't weaken my king by playing that. Maybe that's a bit of a computer move, but the computer will be right. Objectively, that would give an advantage, a slight advantage, but it's not really a human move. I don't, to be honest, think I would ever have gone into that line because it just looks intuitively wrong to a human being. So yeah, he was always about a pawn up until this point. And around about here, he just took over the win. Yeah, around about here I was, although I did equalise, but I knew it was basically lost at this point. At this point, it was more or less equal, was it? If I'd gone to there, it was more or less equal. I didn't see that at all. I did sense there might have been a way out, but I didn't see this at all. I mean, white still has a huge advantage here. But the computer says it's about equal, and then it was horrendously lost. So, I'm not too gutted about posting this. I'm not too miserable. Kind of down, but you know, he outplayed me. And there are days when you outplay people, so you've got to take the highs with the lows. And this is, as a low, this is probably 4 out of 10. Not so terrible. I'm sure there will be 1 out of 10 days. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back with a new vid. See you later.